Hello, we are live. Alright then, people. Welcome back to Tiamat. Let's get some building done. So, first off, the apparently the conveyor bug is here. Mew. Okay, did that fix it? Come on. Yep. Let's see, and some girders. Maybe a couple of bottles as well when I come to think of it. If the so the oxygen generator apparently thinks that actually doing its job is way too much to ask. Oh, this game. So then, okay. Sim speed, wow, it's bad. It's kind of both. Okay. What I want to do first is to park the Nineveh to get her park. That's no mean challenge. Mr. Lukestar, would you want to help out here? Because this is a kind of tricky maneuver. Especially with the... but before I do that... I'm very sorry for this, but there are some elements on this server that just don't know how to play nice, so I have to close the cog for now. The reason why the Warhog went missing, well, assume it had something to do with that ban. So I don't. The thing with me, in case anybody's wondering, is I don't care about most things. Nationality, skin color, religion, politics, sexuality, preference, anything. I really don't care. What I do care about, though, is action. And if you prove yourself to be an ass, well, yeah. And especially on this server, which I, not this server, but anything I treasure and like. And this server and this community actually mean a bit to me. Lots of very good people here. Yeah, I've had a ton of good experiences on this server. So if you begin screwing up that, well, sorry. Then you are expect to get a reaction. Okay. Are we about level? I see that the gravity is upside down, but that's no matter. Okay, so let's try to bring her in as gentle as a mother carrying her baby to bed. Okay. Docking is such a multi-dimensional thing in this game. Especially when the... No, that was the wrong key. Okay, a little backwards. A little more. Next question. Yes, it has power, although only one. Okay, left. Thank you, Mr. Luxar. We have a salvage drone incoming. And down. Oh, yeah. The other left. And we're docked. Okay. Well, turning on the Telions, because I don't much care for drones right now, so I just want them to die. Okay. So now, Akkad. Akkad. Oh. Hi there. So, no, apparently no bueno. Okay, well, I'll just sit in this in the cockpit until that drone is dispatched off, actually, because I don't want to die unnecessarily. So feel free to come here, Mr. Drone. You should be coming. Oh, you can see the... No? The Telions are already at it. The... Okay. I want very much more about that. Nah. It's toast. Huh? There we go. Okay, so. I love the sound of those Telions. Okay, let me just... Do not grind neutrals. We don't want to mess with the fractions not at war. Okay. Well now. Let's see. This won't be a huge station. I think we'll start out with, let's see. Just closing it off here. There is nothing quite like building at poor sim speed. Now we build, Mr. Luxstar. Now we build. The goal for this stream is to have a space station up and running and at least partially functional by the end of the evening. Let's see. I haven't thought a minute about how to place the blocks, so everything will be done willy-nilly. Which means that if you want to build something, then go ahead. I promise I won't judge anything too harshly. To throw that one back at you. So, gravity on this bucket. Okay, what I do know. This is the... this is the... no. Generator room? The primary generator room? Yeah. Have I added a shield gen to this? I have. And a fairly big one at that. Ah! Excellent. Good to know. Okay, so this needs... I want to separate this into a couple of sections. Yeah. To have like a private quarter. And let's see, we need a medical facility, a couple of cryo chambers. Those will be the cryo chambers will be in the public quarter. So I'm thinking that the side you are on now, Mr. Lookstar, will be the basically back end. While the other side will be the public. Okay. Okay, we need to free up a couple of these because we want to get the shield components here. There, and 8. Just so that this base can survive. Well, it's not going to be a place for combat, but, well, given that... no. Given the state of the system... come on, game. There we go. Not adding defenses and a couple of defenses to the such a project would be rather foolish. I think we both agree with that. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. What does this have for production now? 2 assemblers, and that's it, yeah. Maybe a single arc furnace wouldn't be a stupid thing. So let's grab that. Arc furnace. Just... yeah, I kind of figured. Nose. This lag makes it that much harder to place. That's the most annoying thing with lag. Okay. There. And then we can get that nice and shielded up. Let's see. What else do we need? Batteries, kind of important. And I'm thinking a battery bank. So this will be the floor of the public part. Yes. Let's even... Let's get some stairs here. And I am kind of deeply in love with these stairs. Let's see, yeah, we can go all the way out here. So this will be a suitably... Yeah, and we can have the fair... We are missing platinum. Yes. Grind down some, or deconstruct a couple of thousand thruster components then. Okay. Shadow Flux. I might have fallen a tiny bit in love with some of the Shadow Flux stuff. Well, actually a long time ago, but I was reminded of just how cool they were when I did the entry, the mock entry. There. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you there. There, and grab a vent. You know what? Well, not... Yeah. And a couple of cryo chambers there. It's kind of too bad that we don't have anything grittier. There. Well, you might assume, Mr. Luxstar, that we're going to make sure that this entire area has oxygen. Not space, but this room. Okay, those are coming online. Nice. Well, I guess we need a couple of... Okay, so the height of this room... This will, by the way, be a real ugly base. Maybe some meaningless crenellations and stuff, but basically we'll build for... 1, 2... We'll build to make it look cool. 1, 2, 3, then we need one more, I think. Yeah, because I want a window. And I'm going to, yeah. Oh. Okay. Will I end up setting up at least one vector for abuse? Yes, I will. Okay. There. Battery. We need quite a few of these, actually. I want this station to be basically, and we are going to build solar panels. I don't often build solar panels, but okay, we have drones like there is no tomorrow incoming. Well, the Nineveh is armed. We are sharing shields. So I'm not horribly afraid. They are coming in at a kind of stupid... Nah. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1. One, two, three, four. Okay. Time to get into a pod. And just wait for it all to blow over. Help! 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 Stupid drones of death. Thank you, Tellians, finally kicking in. Yeah, me as well. Jeebus. No, and I die. Let's go watch the action. Yes. Could that ever be a bad thing in Eremetep? No. Why? Oh my. Something just went boom. And here is he, Mr. Luke Star, bravely. Well, yeah, there's my body location. The Tellians are just completely... Okay. This was fun. Let's get some stuff. Wow. Oh! That's the exact same amount of stuff I had, so I think that was my body I just recovered. Yay! Thank you, nanites, for making it so that my death wasn't the horror it could have been. Okay, so... Have we learned something, children? Nah. Okay, and you're just blasting away at something. Fair enough. So, maybe a weapons pod? Maybe a couple of weapons pods. Yeah. Well, this is going to be the bottom, so... There. I'll just make a weapons pod with all the weapons. Or a couple of them at least, so that this station won't be undefended while... I'm away. You are standing in the pixels, no, in the voxel, Mr. Lukestar. Oh well, that was a really fun fight to watch. I don't like doing this, but I have to just friendly show you a little away. And I can see that somebody has been playing Medieval Engineers. I have not. Okay, so a couple of there. Okay. Luckily, I built to last, so this was a very temporary setback. And they didn't really touch us. If a Hive Ships ship come visiting, then well, that's a much graver concern, of course, because those things are actually a bit nasty. But I refuse to be too worried. Yeah. Okay, so can I get the right size for this, please? Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll just... There will be so much compromise on this build that making it look pretty ain't gonna happen. Let's see, but I'm... no. I want a couple of these industrial blocks to be readily visible. When it comes to architecture, brutalism was always a favorite of mine. So this will be the main public hall, yes. Did I just have a thought that's not half bad? Maybe. Should I think it through? Yeah, probably. Will I? Questionable. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just... There are stuff we can do to make this more, and I think we'll do it to make this much more compartmentalized. We'll see. No, that was the wrong one. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think this hole will be, yeah, way smaller than the Great Hall of Themis, but that's no problem. Okay, and then let's see here. We'll make a couple of. This will be the main entrance. Stalker drone. Yes, we do. We do. We absolutely do. Stalker drone has arrived. Well, that will just. I think that will just mostly chill until we go and poke it. So let's. Oh, we didn't have any power cells then. Okay. Yeah, this will have a very 40k vibe to it. Which is kind of true for most of what I build. It's not very planned, but it kind of ends up like it. Is there a way to make this look good? No. Is it a way? Is there a way to make it look less bad? Yeah, maybe. Nah, not the most welcoming door I've ever seen. Then again, I'm not. Yeah, I think this will look fine. It doesn't need to be welcoming. Double tap Y. That should take care of it. Oh, space engineers. Okay. So, did I have a halfway clever thought? Oh, the stalker drone knows I am out there. That's nice. Okay. Good for it. Have I done a boo-boo? No, 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 no. Please say I haven't. I didn't select it, did I? No. Game is laggy. Ah! Nailed it! Okay. So doors here, and then I want to do the same here. It's a good way to keep block count down for huge builds. 1, 2, 3. Actually. 1, 2, 3. And I can there and get those. Wait, 2? 2? Ah, I got it wrong. Of course I did. There. So a couple of nice big windows. We should maybe think about framing them a little bit more, but not now. I don't know what we want to do here. I think okay. What was that? Why am I bouncing around? That's no cool. Come on, game. Yeah, the Stalker drone talks. It's just braggart. Okay. There we are. This is the saddest, most brutalistic structure I've built in a while. And that's very fine. That's exactly how I'm going to continue making this. Okay, we have to keep an eye out on that Stalker drone. If he gets any closer, then no, you can't, for good or worse, talk back to them and get a response. That's that would be some truly next level artificial intelligence stuff. And a couple of oxygen tanks, perfect to have here in the roof. You know, for decorations, basically. Maybe? Where's the sun here? I don't know. And we need to do something with this roofing. I feel Well, I have baptized this Akkad. I am thinking that maybe Kafka would be a better name. I don't know. Kafka station. What I do know though is that the lights inside are going to be bad. All the wrong writing. Window 1x2 flat, yes. Come on, Stalker Drone, we're working here. Inverted. There. Yeah. Can I get into this without massive lag amounts? That would be nice. Okay, and of course there. This is very cold and oppressive. Yeah. Oh, and the oxygen tanks are filling up. These have to go. Or one side have to go anyway. And I'll add the regular sliding doors. Because this will be the private quarters on the other side. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Luxstar disappeared. That's unfortunate. I guess the game just didn't want to play with them. Okay, so now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There. And I want that there. I'll draw a little inspiration from the Alamat with this, I think. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can shorten that down to 6, and I can. Window, I need a 2x3. There. So Now this part of the build of the station is actually, well, the interior of course is not done, but that's, yeah. Oh, Italians, thank you. Yes, okay, so that placed. We need some defenses up here as well. And the stalker disappeared after just, oh. No, it didn't. 4.71. It's just creeping closer. Oh, the sim speed is stable at 0.5. It's been so for a couple of hours. Basically all of today. So, yeah. That's a thing. And now that we're building, well, the game is everything but happy with us. Because you should believe that a game basically about building would be, you know, optimized for building, but no. Oh, this is one of these blocks. Yep, one of those you'll never ever place correctly. Okay. I still don't know if the shields are airtight, and that actually matters now. Ah, people are joining us. Okay. I saw that Dawn is here as well. So this will be just a ridge with a couple of... I'm kind of really in love with the Telion turrets. They just look... They look like they're absolutely not messing around. Okay. So, for the... We need a couple of things here. This will be a passage. Okay, so I'll add a he thought cryo chamber there, and then I'll use the SF medbay. Pop in and get some. see there. And yes, it might seem strange asking somebody that, but, well, given the med station isn't working for you. Let's see here now. It's okay. Nope. It's... yeah. Okay, so what was I thinking now? Too many things to handle at one time. Nobody's going to save you, Remethep. This is where your story ends. Okay, drone, whatever you say. I'll just check. Well, it's around, you know, we can see it from here. It's only a couple of kilometers away. There, it's getting so close that I think that we should actually soon go out and say hello. Yes, also true. Let's see, so this will be the floor of this section. Yes, I'm not going with... But yeah, the Stalker drone is kind of a very talky one. I'm not very impressed. Oh, there's a gun here which we don't want to obscure. Okay, well, the wall will be here then. That's the truth. Don is real good at this game. And since... Well... No, I won't be saying anything bad about Dawn. It's more up his alley. Okay, you're mine. Oh, crap, 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 crap! Drone incoming! And that's a big one. Ow. Crap. This can actually damage me. Frack. I didn't pay attention to the range, did I? Ah. Okay. Nineveh, help me. Oh, nothing is firing back. Isn't that great? Okay. Okay, drone is down. Drone is down. Number of unnecessary deaths. One more. One more. Yeah. Well, I guess... There we go. Okay, and get some steel plate. Oh yeah, this... Okay, there we are. Well, that went kinda... Not very well, and the turrets did absolutely diddly squat. So, thank you, protective weaponry, for absolutely nothing. Okay, let's... Well, I see that Mr. Lukestar is busy doing stuff to that drone, so yeah. Okay, let's just... Yes, actually. That would be... Well, nah, let's leave it. Let's leave it. I can just fire up the Tim on the Nineveh once. And that will be enough. But thank you for the offer. I do believe, though, Mr. Lukestar, that you are one of the players I actually feel that that the faction owes resources. As compared to certain others. I don't mean to come through as salty, but just, well, it's easy. Okay. You know what I think? Let's see here. Because we just need it airtight, and I want to keep this kind of not super sized at least. Yeah. Because this place is not going to be a huge one. The private quarters here. And I need a beacon that is actually super duper important for this plan. There. Oh, I could be such a pedant right now and tell that new guy that a bay is a title of power in. I think it's in Arab-speaking countries. Feel the need for a window down here as well, you know, just to pretty things up a little, even though it's going to be Kafka base or Kafka station maybe. Okay. Just cover this in a sheet of there, so it has at least some shapes, just not one big block. Game. Oh. Epic was here. And he didn't even say hello, that young whippersnapper. Okay. This game is very much about placing down blocks. So gravity isn't really a thing here. Cool. The build system is going crazy. 9. There. We still have this area to. Okay. Well, I guess I have kind of built myself into, well, a corner of sorts. So we can do with a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, excellent, 7, and that is the other one inverted. So as soon as this okay, and then I want another 1 by 2, let's see, a window here by the med bay. Maybe another, yeah, just to look nice. Oh crap, Hive ship. Ah, that. Okay. Let's see. It's coming this way. Oh, double crap. Well, damn it. Nothing says I hate you quite like a hive ship. Okay. And just in case that okay. Okay, the moment it starts talking, we are going out to say hello to it. Okay. Will this look in any way good? No. It will be a neat little station anyway. Let's see, and I haven't, and that this is by design, by the way. I haven't built any build and repair systems on this here. Well, I have a couple of plans, but well, that's certainly true. What Brown is saying, that this game is the winner when it comes to survival sandbox games. Hands down, it's beautiful. Okay. So these need to be closed off, this section, and then we can have an airtight station. But before we do that, let's go to battle stations. I don't want that ship to come anywhere too close to the Akkad to Akkad. Okay. So as we pass some kind of distance, I don't know what. It does, Mr. Lookstar, it does. Ah, there we go. The Hive ship is speaking. Hello? Well, you are kind of welcome, because, well, you can't always just build in this game. Discord, yeah, I'll actually go into the Discord. There. There. Okay, well then, let's... Well, it's on a collision course with us, so that's... Oh, this ship is heavy. I haven't timed it. I have not. Okay, well. Yeah. Okay. There. Yes. Yes, I can. Let's see. And I don't think that the others can hear you on stream. Just saying. So. Okay. I'm streaming. Now you know. No. By all means, no problem. Why? You couldn't know that I was streaming unless you are one of my very few followers, who I appreciate immensely, just to butter that bread. In case you're wondering, stream, I'm talking to Bran. Bran something. Oh, craps. Okay, I can call you whatever. Well, I'm sure that Mr. Lukester has a couple of bad suggestions about that one. Okay, so salvage drones are away. Let's approach her with caution then. So the question is, has she stopped? I think that. Okay, prepare for some boom boom. Salvage drones. Oh, the... And the Minotaurs are still not working. We have to get Neron to... Oh, yeah, it hadn't reloaded. Why should it? Okay. One salvage drone down. Second salvage drone down. Oh, come on, sir. You're keeping... Ow. Lots of explosions. Okay. I want to keep those salvage drones away, since they are one of the few things in this game that can actually damage the Nineveh. But one has apparently decided to make undying love to the ship. I know there's a drone on the bridge. I am looking at... Okay, it's being torn apart. I can see it from the window. Can we just get that away? Do anybody have some kind of... Can we just wipe that off? Okay, there. maybe I will get a better shot with some of the Gatlings. Okay, hello there, salvage drone. Get! Yeah, in case you're wondering, this server is kind of a challenge server. We have the... have you heard of the corruption mod? Have you heard of the corruption mod? Yeah, corruption. It's a mod that adds... well, actually, if you find my stream, you can see it in action right now. It's a mod that adds a lot of NPC spawns that are way angrier than anything in vanilla. You're 5,000 away from an SPRT outpost? Ah! Well, the SPRT outposts are... those are the nice ones. That's the vanilla pirates. What you want to be, when you see anything belonging to the corrupt faction, that's when you should get nervous. And if you see something called the Berserker drone, unless you have a heavily shielded ship with good engines, just run away. They will basically eat an asteroid to come kill you. And if you see something called the Ereshkigal, gather a few friends and a couple of battleships, basically. Let's see. The whole system is lagging now, so I can't hear basically diddly. You said. Yeah, why doesn't Don have a med bay? It's kind of strange. As I said, he's a very good player. Okay, stuff are falling off from the... Okay, I have to check if the Minotaurs are working again.
Is there that nanotech mod in here, whatever it is? I don't know what it is.
We have two. Okay, so the Minotaurs aren't working at all. Aber warum?
You're not English, are you?
No.
Curiosity.
No, I'm not. I'm a dirty foreigner. Oh, you are in the... That... Okay, excellent, Lookstar. That explains why stuff are exploding on the enemy ship. And they are working? Excellent. Nothing like a couple of good shots from a Minotaur to decimate the enemy.
Alright. I switched over to my computer instead of my phone.
Ah! Can do wonders for sound quality. So, we have quite a few mods on this server.
Is there one like that nanite bot, whatever it is? Nanite mod?
We have the nanite control factory and the nanobot build and repair system.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
Mr. Lookstar, as long as you focus on the whatchamacallits, the missile turrets, then we can take all the Gatling fire she can throw at us. Just saying. One shot. Okay. Missiles a little bit down. Well, let's get hit a lot then.
What are you doing?
We are going up against a corrupt Hive ship. It has 4 or something missile turrets and a ton of Gatling turrets. But now the missile turrets are up, so we're going in to eat her. Again, the ship I'm using is shielded.
That's probably smart.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Blinky, blinky, blinky. Well, actually,
I can never figure out how to get shields to work.
you don't need to figure them out, you just need to build them.
Like, I build them, and they never work for some reason.
Okay. Just in case. Do not large ship. Okay. I'll just pilot us in. Okay, I can see only small arms fire, or small arms as in anti-fighter. 25mm bullets aren't small, actually. Oh crap!
There's planets on here. I mean.
Yes. Oh crap! Missiles incoming. I did not want that. Well, I guess I missed one. There's also, just in case you really want to do some damage, if you manage to get it to impact, we have nukes.
Oh wow.
There are nukes in Space Engineers. We have them on the servers.
Interesting.
Yes, they are in the category interesting. Yes. We have done extensive testing, and they are not only balanced, but maybe a little bit underpowered.
Yeah.
And we also have a diesel mod, so you can have diesel engines. And
I took off my space helmet by accident.
You took off your helmet by accident. Oh, welcome to the server.
I went to press K and I pressed J by accident.
You shouldn't do that. That's no bueno. Okay, so hello there, Mr. Hive Ship. How are you? Welcome to.
Do you care if I might join your faction for a little bit? Cause, yeah.
Sure. Just apply for membership and I'll. Let's see. Okay, so all these turrets trying to demolish us. I can't see them. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's on the other side there to... Oh. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Let's see. Predator accept. We are currently aboard the Nineveh.
Okay. I'm just flying through space because I had nothing to do, so I'm just respawn. Now my body's flying at max speed, so through space. That's going to be interesting.
Let's see, I'll take her in so that we can... Oh, another turret! And
the Nineveh?
The Nineveh.
Or whatever it's called?
Yes, okay. the Nineveh. After the biblical city of Nineveh. And it's kind of fitting because it's one of the oldest grids on the whole server. There we go.
You don't care about my age, do you?
I rarely care about ages as long as you can behave in a civil way. I actually started off this stream telling about how little I care about stuff like that. What I care about...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what I care about is how you behave.
Yeah. Like, I'm 15 and everything, so I know how to act.
Yeah. We have younger players. Oh, crap, fighter drones.
For the most part, I don't like douchebags, but sometimes they make me fun to talk with.
Yeah. Yes, Luke Star, the ship has... Oh, Okay, so we have 3 fighter drones coming in to say hello. Well, and those... Oh. To anybody listening, I'm really sorry that... that for the sim speed.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go shave real quick.
Okay.
While it loads that, and I'm just gonna do this. That's gonna take a few minutes.
Okay, just filling them with bullets. I'm so happy we have shields. And I think that I, in my infinite wisdom, have forgotten to turn on the Italians. So we're basically using the laser pointers to kill them. Oh well. Okay. Fighter drone is falling apart. Excellent. You're dead, fighter drone. Just admit it. Come on. Reloading. Don't. Ow. Explosions everywhere. There we go. You're trying to ram me now? Actually, you kinda do. Help! Help! It's super close! Crap, warheads! So, well, that happened. Anyway. Okay, I'm turning off the gargoyles right now. And apparently the... Oh, the glitch drone is here. Let's see. So... Okay, I need to just move a little just to get away from... Oh, there you are. Get out underneath the Hive ship. Mr. Lukestar, if you get into the computer, could you try to copy the script in the mainframe, please? Yeah. I will turn off the bars until you have had the chance to explore it. I'll actually go grab a glass of water. It won't take a minute. Oh. That's no bueno. Okay, I'll try to go out and meet you and find it myself. Nobody will say anything but that I'm a brave and stupid guy. I can hear what basically sounds like hiccuping. Okay. So... Hello there, corrupt Hive ship. You don't look so good. What I do know is that there's... Oh my. No, I don't think we'll be able to get that core. There is, however, a nuclear reactor here. Hello. Nope, nothing in it. Well, I'll just eat it. Omnum reactor. And parts flying everywhere. Yep. Okay. Sounds like some kind of strange gurgling in chat now. Okay. Be aware, Mr. Luxstar, that I do believe that area to be quite well guarded. Heavy armor, you say? I'll just drop a couple of components. I do believe that the bars should have taken out any turrets, but you know. Ah! Please enter override code. Excellent. The override code is grinder. This is actually kinda... Oh, the sim speed is real, the lag is real, but this is kinda super cool. We are trying to grind ourselves towards the central CPU of this horrible, horrible ship. Well, we have made it into a convertible. So there's that. Well... So maybe for... Ooh, there's something further down here. Yeah. You found the PB? Oh. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay, I'll... So, is it guarded? Yeah. This is the mother lode. This is the brain of the corrupt Hive ship. Okay. We have captured it. Okay, grindy time. Oh, even though... Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, we want this intact, so we have to get creative with merge blocks. Because that core is active, And I think that if we get it on board or in contact with... yes. Wait, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. We can just hack the entire ship. This is actually worth it. We're going to hack the whole ship. Because screw it. Could you go onto the final control panel on board the Nineveh? Turn on the bars and set them after you set them to not grind enemies. Hello there, screen. What do you say then? Nothing. So, okay, it's powered up. It's powered up. The hacking computers should be doing their job. Yes, they are. Excellent. Ah, yes. Security, navigation. Yes. Hive ship. AI core. Okay, let's find out. Show on HUD. I think we need an antenna for that first. I know that antennas are usually placed outside, and for good reasons. They take up a lot of space. Maybe we can stick one down here. Wow, this thing is huge. Okay. So we don't need one. Then we can make our own antenna, because then we can find out where the Okay, and there are rotor parts and everything. It's, yes. This ship and wheels. No, power efficiency module. Oh, okay. More rotor parts. Who decorates with rotor parts? That's an affront to everything in this game. The exiled engineer must be defeated. Getting all these nice clang sounds. And it's jumpy as... Okay, we have control over the programmable blocks. Can I get down into the... So, this is a navigation. Yes, edit. There. Code editor. Let's see. How browse workshop? No. Remember code. Create from editor. Script 0.
I'm back.
Hello.
That took 2.
There we have it. Yes, that's no problem. Okay, Hive Ships navigation. Double no player response distance 2000. Yeah, it's so interesting. I could understand a sentence of the code. You have no idea how bad I am at coding in this game. Script 0. Okay. Script 0 shall be renamed into let's see, rename Hive Ship nav code. And then we need the other code. Yes. Okay, we need the other programmable block. Oh crap, a rogue. Goodbye. Okay, you wanted to be free. That's fair enough. Can I just grind you down? No. Oh, the server is angry. The server is super angry.
What's going on?
Well, the Hive ship we have just disabled, it's, yeah, it was over 3,000 blocks. Now it's not. This is the programmable block security, so edit.
They don't have the hacking chips on my computer things on here, do they?
What we have the... Yes, we have the hacking, hacking. Let's see. So this is the Meridius Pirate... Oh, Meridius 9's Pirate AI Systems. Remember code?
Be back. My computer's not liking me right now.
Create from editor, and that we'll rename to Meridius X Pirate AI System. We managed to capture an entire... We now have the AI system for the pirate drones. That's kind of cool. Let's see. So, how are the hackers doing? Let's see. The denied list, it's still long. Will do.
Okay. The Razor electric hammer wasn't working, so my dad had to help me with it.
Okay. That happens. Oh, there is so much stuff. The thing is that this ship, well, it was kind of banged up when we found it. No. She was traveling straight towards us, and we had to take defensive actions. Yeah, that's the story, and we're sticking to it. Well, Mr. Lukestar, now we have its brains. which is by far the most interesting, we can actually scrap it. The only problem is that
What?
this will
No?
take like a couple of hours to grind down if we're unlucky. So yeah.
On into.
Excuse me?
What? Like what? What the hell? It's taking a few moments for my computer to load all this stuff. Whoa! What happened to the side of it? Something crashed into it.
Your ship? So okay, they're painting it red. Wow, that's ugly. Oh. This ship has turned into pure communism. Oh, no wonder the gravity was strange. I had parked the Nineveh in all the wrong angles. And then we have the other drones here. This is such a mess.
What's this red thing like crashing into the ship?
That's the ship we have defeated and captured, and now...
Oh.
Yeah, that is the pirate drone ship we defeated. They are not small. Okay, grinder time, I guess. Ah. Oh, and the lag will be... Yes, it
yeah, I'm feeling the lag. Like, just a tad, to be honest.
Well, it used to be bigger, but then it took a laser shot to the knee.
It took, instead of arrow, it was a laser shot. Wow.
Do we have any? I have my old friend, the Elite Grinder. Hello, old friend. And welcome aboard the Nineveh, Bran. Feel free to look around. By the way, the lag,
my friend's messaging me.
The lag will be horrible for a couple of minutes.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, there is a lot going on. Ah, Elite Grinder, I have missed you.
Wow.
Oh well. A grinding ship wouldn't be a bad idea, but
it would help a lot, to be honest.
Well, yes and no.
No. What?
Thing is that while... Oh, okay. Well, have a very good one, Mr. Lookstar. Thank you for holding for company. Thank you for your effort. Always nice having you with me here on Tiamat. So, guten Abend, meine. She's... It is actually, well, nighttime is here. Luckily, some of us are night owls. So, with this little distraction, chances are kind of super high that we won't be finishing Akkad tonight. Oh Lord. And the game has to simulate all these damage blocks. The cryos are where I left them. I just added a wall to the cryo room. It's not an open room solution anymore. What? No? Wait. That's not right. I'll go check it out. Let's see. Wow. Let's see there. Okay, let's see how to get to that room. I haven't been down here for ages. What? An unpowered... That shouldn't even be possible. No, this is wrong. This is the... Okay, wait. Okay, if I go like this... Yes, it is. It is. Oh, crap. Oh, I think I know what happened. Oh, bullcrap. While I was... I set the nanites to clean up neutral blocks. And I think in that process they ended up... Oh, the conveyor bug is back. I'll just restart everything. And when they were set to neutral, all those blocks built by others, I guess, would have been ground down. Unintended consequences. Okay, well... Mew. No, okay. Anyway, let's make some new cryo chambers. And if I build them, then there won't be a problem. If you have... Okay. Or that will work as well, I guess. Okay. Have a good one. Sleep tight. Alright, then it's just me and Mr. Brown. And this travesty of a ship with her friends. No, Glitcher Drone, nobody wants your help. You are absolutely 100% correct. Okay, well, grindy time. Just get some of this superstructure down. Well, I was wondering whether I was going to have enough materials for the Nineveh. No, for Akkad. Damn it. I'm not afraid of that anymore. So guys, 3 hive ships in one evening. That's kinda cool. And before I do anything else, I remembered a thing I'm going to do. Brandinator has left our faction. Okay, fair enough. He did say that he was just going to join for a little while. So that's okay. Do I have a timer on board? Yes. Okay, and then yeah, leaving my faction, the faction. Maybe not the smartest thing he ever did. I can see. Okay, that's interesting. He seems to have gotten superhuman powers and become the incredible stretching guy. Fair enough. Okay. Military escort. Okay, that sensor is left extend 10 meter. Oh, wow. Yeah, 15. We have the extended sensors, don't we? Right, 15, bottom 5. Yeah, let's see. There now. Top extend 15, back extend 5, and front extend 15. Okay, there we go. Set of action. When I go into this, I want you to be turned on. When I leave, I want to start you. So I should get a marked drop in sim speed real soon, because I will enter into this range of this. Well, the marked drop is kind of hard to notice because there's so much other stuff going on. Okay, now then. There. Tim is active. Tim is active. And the moment I leave the site of the sensor, then the timer that shuts down Tim is activated automatically. Yeah. I could make a master judgment switch, but I won't. So, military escort, not worth it. Okay, then let's get the build and repair system. All those tools, yeah, we have been dying. I have to grind down these tools. Large cargo. Yeah. Just endless amounts of you know what I could no that would well There are some elite tools here as well. Damn it. Rockets, all the good stuff. Okay. And then get the assembler. There. And all of these parts. I guess from the looks of it. Oh, that's not cool. Computer's freezing. No bueno. Well, the sim speed is going to be a little bad for a while, I'm afraid. I blame the pirates, of course. Well, or actually, we didn't have any choice because they were on an intercept course, with where we're building our my base. So yeah, because the corruption mod is aggressive. It's super aggressive. So the drones, a kamikaze drone, which is a small grid drone, can take out, can actually damage a ship with 4 million shields. Not much though. And 4 million shield is about what you need to shrug off a single nuke. Excuse me, what would... 4 million shields, if you spec them correctly, they have around 2 large shield generators generate about 4 million shield points. So actually they can do a bit more, but that would severely hamper the shield regen rate. So that's no fun. So okay, the Hive ship is now being ground down. Everything is peachy. And I think I'll actually let that be the end of the stream. Get out here. Because, well, as with last time, lots of grinding to do. No. Absolutely not. So, well, with that, 3 Hive ships down in one sitting or one evening. We have the rough outline of Akkad, aka Kafka base down. I'm super happy. Okay, guys, bye. Then